Hello students, in this video we are studying distribution network in supply chain. The choice of distribution channel networks can greatly influence the success or failure of a business. It is therefore very important that the channel members are scrutinized and analyzed for an effective supply chain management. Using a distribution channel for marketing the product, having different options for reaching the customers within the domestic territories as well as international customers or prospects outside the region. The channel partners make it possible to reach customers who are within their reach and therefore save time and efforts for dealing with the customers. Let's see what is the importance of channels of distribution. First point is the reach. Distribution channels help you to reach customers who are located in their territories. In case of companies planning to export their product, distributors and dealers in the other countries help gaining access to their local customers. Therefore, company need not establish its presence from scratch. Next is the cost. Distributors are responsible for marketing, demand generation, inventory holding, delivering the product, and after-sales service support to the customer. This reduces cost of administration and the company is able to manage a large number of customers effectively. Next point is the customer base. Working with channel members, that is, the distributors, allows you to deal with a huge number of customers belonging to the distributor. Thus, it eliminates additional cost of sales and marketing. Next is the market knowledge. Distributors help you to enter new markets quickly and effectively since they provide you with the current market information. This eliminates the market research activity or other marketing programs. In export business, distributors help with the knowledge of local customs, government regulations, language and communication support, which may be a barrier to entry. Then last is the internet. Internet offers customers globally the convenience of making inquiries or placing orders 24/7. It also helps to conduct a product or review feedback. Social networking sites are another important tool for marketing and distribution. Distribution analysis and evaluation. Distribution analysis can be performed prior to the distribution activity or distribution can be evaluated for the measure of performance. Distribution analysis is the assessment of how and where the products reach the customers. It also studies the distribution strategies for effective management of the channels of distribution. Identification of the length of the channel or intermediaries, then identification of the method or strategy of distribution, distribution control, distribution management, distribution assessment or standard of performance. These things come under distribution analysis or evaluation. Identification of the length of the channel or intermediaries. Here, direct channel is there, distributors or wholesaler as intermediaries. This channel is also there and combination of both is also there. Indirect channel or zero level channel means selling a product directly to the consumer enables an organization to have a strong control over price, promotion and advertisement. So it can incur additional setup costs including hiring and maintaining a large sales team, logistics expenses and services being provided to the end user. Contract with customer with locations other than the retail outlet can be through the sales team, mails, radio, television, internet, etc. Next is the distributor, wholesaler as intermediaries. Large quantities or bulk products are usually sold through an authorized distributor. It reduces the complexities and cost, but the manufacturer lost some of its control over the process and also lost the direct relation or contact with the consumer that can give valuable feedback and two-way communication. Next is the combination of both. Manufacturer can use a combination of direct selling and selling through a distributor or wholesaler. For example, manufacturer can sell directly to customers within the geographic area of the manufacturing unit. Further, it can expand its product to other places which is located within the reach of the distributors or which are located far from the manufacturer. Therefore, the organization can have the cost benefit as well as take the advantage of the distributor's customers base for selling its product. Some factors that are responsible for analysis the distribution network. They are product, market structure, cost, competitors channel, marketing, environment. Product, the type of product, for example, perishable goods, consumer goods or industrial goods will have different distribution network needs. For FMCG goods or perishable goods, high-speed transport system should be used. And for gas and petroleum, the use of pipelines is advisable. Then market structure, the type of competition between similar industries taken into consideration. Then cost, capital requirement of the company, raw material requirement, cost of transportation or cost of services by third party outsourcing. Next is the competitors channel. Assessing your organization against the similar companies with high performance and the type of channels of distribution employed by them. And marketing environment, we have to study the micro as well as the macro environment. These are the factors for analysis of the distribution network. So here we have seen distribution network in supply chain. See you in the next video. Thank you.